let me find one of them. Yeah. So, the French for your uncle mows your tuna is ton 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 ton. It's just.
I mean,
What?
I guess it's like as weird as like the buffalo like thing.
Yeah.
Is John cutting in and out for anyone else?
No, actually.
Okay. Am I cutting in and out for anyone?
No.
Nope.
Okay.
Let's see if this might be another. That's not. Green glass towards Wormverse. The.
Yes, sir. What you got? Oh. Mr. Boy, you can't eat that.
Challenge accepted.
But Granny even liked my dishes.
Alright, I'm back, sorry.
Meh. But Granny even liked my dishes. Meh, 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 and meh, 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 meh.
No, I think that's just a sentence you say when you're not listening to someone. But you want to make fun of them.
Is that what they say in Charlie Brown?
Yeah, it's a Charlie Brown adult.
Meh, 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 meh.
You know, it kind of sounds like a Banjo and Kazooie talking noise.
You're right, it does. So, hey everyone, we're making fun of the French.
Again.
Again.
Oh, yeah, I forgot to mention we went live. I apologize. I was about
Yeah, I
to,
saw.
but you were talking, so I just let you go.
Yeah, I was too busy going, man, 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 man. So, hi everyone, we're playing Breath of the Wild. There's a fish on the screen.
Yeah, there's a fish girl.
Does she want to get in your fish pants like she does in the other games?
She has the fish pants. We just have regular pants.
Are you sure?
She does
You
give
don't
us
have
a
fish
fish
pants?
shirt. Yeah, she does want to get into the pants though.
Okay, good. I was just, you know.
Yeah, it is actually almost like a cuter and better ship than Zelda. Like in this game, you're just like, yeah, actually, Mipha seems cool.
Well, that's good, because in Ocarina of Time, she's a bitch.
Well, I mean, it is a different character, technically.
Yeah. Obviously.
She's super pretty.
Right? They did a really good job with her design.
I want her hair.
It's not actually hair, it's...
Oh, her arms are also red.
They're fish flaps.
She looks like what? Salmon nigiri, maybe?
Kinda, yeah. I like nigiri.
Yeah.
It's pretty much my favorite. I prefer nigiri over rolls any days.
Oh, I prefer rolls.
Except for if they're like the rolls with like the spicy rolls with deep fried shit on top.
Hi, Wombat.
That's some good
Wombat?
shit.
Hey, Woo.
Is that like the you're not quite a furry yet, but you're dipping into it? You're not full uwu, but you're like, hey, woo.
Also, Mipha was, of course, this big man's sister, and the fact that he now he wears a cravat and it also just talks like an idiot is like the funniest thing to me. not like he talks like an idiot, but he's just like super enthusiastic, but with like he's a very passionate, simple, like friend, like kind of thing. Like you love him, but you're just like, oh man, this guy is not a whole lot going on, huh?
Yeah. So since I've already come at Wombat for potentially being a furry, I might as well out him for being
A furry?
violently against Tom Nook.
Why?
I don't get that.
Wombat thinks that property should be free and not, you know.
It fucking might as well be. You don't.
Yeah.
Like you fucking pay him back by selling shells to his kids. Like you can just you can bring tarantulas to his children and they give you $80.
Yeah. He's the zero interest mortgager. Like,
I want a zero interest mortgager.
zero interest to no fees.
Yeah. He's really not charging you for the space. He is charging you for the, like, trouble that he had to go find the space in order to bring people to it.
Yeah.
But when you pay him back, you don't pay him anything extra.
Exactly.
You're paying him the exact amount he loaned you.
You are in the chat, Wombat.
I believe he wants to jump into stream to yell at us, is what he's saying.
Yeah, I know. I understand that.
Look at him falling apart mid. No, the audio.
I just picture him gesturing wildly.
So anyways, now that I've pissed off the chat,
The entirety
don't worry.
of that.
Yeah, the entirety of chat. Don't worry, because we'll all be dying soon when the asteroid comes to strike us and kill us all.
Is there an asteroid coming?
Yep, the day before the election. So at least we won't have to deal with that.
Yeah, I'm okay with that, actually. Thank
It's
God.
supposedly it's gonna be it's gonna
Miss us.
or it's either gonna miss us or like dissolve on impact, like before it hits the earth, like the ground.
Dissolve?
Yeah, burn up.
Like in... Oh, okay.
Yeah, like in water.
Yeah.
The water in the atmosphere.
Like a cookie hitting a glass of warm water, which would be disgusting. But I didn't want to say milk, so I didn't want to like exclude anybody.
Thank you, I appreciate it.
Of course. So instead, we get to think about cookies and water.
Yep. All right, food crime section starting already.
God, if we ever record a food crime show, I will just have a glass of water on screen that I just occasionally dunk something into every time, and it's always different. And just eat it while whoever is discussing what we're gonna cook. It's like the one Polygon interview where Griffin McElroy just eats a bite of a banana without unpeeling it.
Ooh. Oh.
No, see, the thing is, the best part of the bit isn't that, like, that was disgusting. It was the difficulty that he had getting through the skin of the banana. This was also mid-interview while he was, like, the third person on the side, so, like, he wasn't doing any of the talking, so the person talking was just trying not to lose his mind as he was, like, looking ahead at the camera and trying not to divert his attention.
Gross.
Hey, here's a cool thing this armor does.
The story sounds very, very weird with only like every 8th word coming through.
Oh, you can swim up?
Up waterfalls, yeah.
It's really weird.
It's especially weird that you don't need the full set to do it, you just need the chest piece.
It's also kind of weird that you didn't use any stamina to do that.
Yep.
Blue Nightshade. So in case you haven't figured it out yet, Tim's not here.
Yeah.
Tim won't be here. So you get a week Timless.
You're welcome.
Unfortunately, that means we don't have any like segments or anything that are good, but
Yeah. Tim does
just
come up
have-
with most of our good segments.
So I I was reading on Reddit the other day, and it was not a good choice.
No.
Because there was there's an Ask Reddit thread for what is the most why the fuck do you know that fact?
Oh, yeah, I've seen this. If it's what I think
Uh,
you're talking about.
And there were a bunch of interesting ones, but also some that were just like I don't want to know this. Like this ruined some things, so I'm gonna ruin some things. But first, like, apparently the barleycorn is the basis for the U.S. and the U.K. inch.
What's a barleycorn?
It's the berry of a barley plant, I think.
They're 1-inch wide berries?
No, they're 1/3 of an inch. So a barleycorn or an inch is defined as the length of 3 corns. Which really goes to show that the system doesn't make any sense whatsoever.
I mean, like, I think it doesn't matter, right? Like, an inch...
No.
Like, I guess, like, if I made any system, it would, like, in my attempts to come up with, like, whatever the base thing is, it doesn't fucking matter. Like, I could
No.
just pick up something, like, I guess an inch is the length of one of my toes? Fuck, I don't know. Like, who cares? Just, I just have to be consistent, right? Like, that's all that matters?
So that turned into an actually interesting thing, though. The barleycorn is also the basis for US and UK shoe sizes. So apparently, a size 12 is 12 inches long, and every size difference from that is 1 barleycorn different in length.
So it's
Like-
1/3 of an inch different.
Yes.
Oh.
So what's a half?
I
think we should measure
a
more...
barleycorn and a half.
I think we should measure more things using the, like, decibel scale, where every time it increases by 10, it doubles. That's how that works, right? I think shoe sizes should be
Yeah.
like that.
Yeah, you're right. It does work that way.
Yeah, it's the most insane thing I've ever heard in my life. I hate
Yeah.
that system.
Yeah. Also, like, I know why it's done, and it sort of makes sense, but the way gauges work, where, like, the smaller the number, the larger it is.
Because it's like how many things fit inside a pipe.
Oh. Is that it?
Or a barrel or something, yeah.
But, like, I mean, like, it makes sense because, like, you could get things thinner, but after a certain point, like, you don't need a pipe that's... You stop measuring a pipe by gauge and you just say it's 10 inches across.
Yeah.
But also, it's just really weird that it's like, yes, and 0 gauge is actually this giant pipe thing or wire or whatever. All right, so let's
What gauge is a 2-lane tunnel?
negative.
Negative 1,000.
So let's ruin some things. So you like hedgehogs, right?
Depends.
Hedgehogs are super cute. Sorry, I'm not talking about Sonic. Although I'll bring Sonic up in a moment.
Okay, just real quick, before you finish, is this anything similar to what echidna dicks are like? Is that where this is going?
No. Although all marsupials have split dicks.
What?
Yeah.
So there's
It's
2 of them?
No, they have 1 dick that splits into 2 heads. Also, all marsupials have 3 vaginal canals.
All female
Two-
marsupials or all marsupials?
all female marsupials.
Hey, Australian creatures are weird. Maybe they're all both.
You're
You are very
right.
correct.
You're right. But like, it's not just that, because like possums are also marsupials.
So you're saying for a marsupial, double penetration is softcore?
Yeah. Yeah, there's two that are for screwing, and then the third's for popping out babies. But anyways, hedgehogs really like to masturbate. And, you know, who
I said
cares?
it wasn't about Sonic the Hedgehog.
Who cares if they want to do that? But you have to be really, really careful when you pick up a hedgehog, because 99% of the time it's covered in jizz. Additionally, this is the Sonic part. When hedgehogs run really fast, they leave a constant trail of shit behind them because they shit when they run fast. So...
First off, it's a propulsion system.
And, yeah, no.
I don't
Sonic.
know if you would rather that or the jizz trail that I thought you were gonna say.
Apparently rats, just are peeing constantly. So,
So are
you can
astronauts. They're not special.
you can follow a rat's trail by, with like a black light.
Oh, so you're saying a rat is the most easily hunted animal with a bloodhound?
Yes. It leaves a constant trail of urine to where it is.
The only way you could not find it is if it is with a society of other rats. And you're like, well, there's just pee everywhere, so the trail kind of goes cold.
Just kill them all.
I was gonna say, but how often are you just searching for one rat specifically?
Alright, so next
Well,
thing,
if you're Dr. Robotnik, often.
Guinea pig boars, male guinea pigs, also like to masturbate a lot, but they are known for ejaculating on their own face as well as those of their roommates and cage mates
What
and
do you mean
stuff.
they're roommates? That's not... I don't think they developed that sort of society. They're roommates.
They're cage mates. So yeah, you also have to be a little bit careful with guinea pig, male guinea pigs, because their face is usually covered in jizz.
How do you like this picture?
It looks like you're about to experience some pain.
Oh,
Congrats.
God. I blocked one.
Well,
I blocked one and then the shield broke. That's bullshit.
No.
I saw the shield go up and I'm like, oh, this didn't turn out as bad as I thought it would.
Alright, the last one. Well, I guess I'll bring up. So, everyone knows, or everyone should know, that you should never trust a pig farmer.
Why?
Because pigs will eat anything, literally anything, and you can, I think it was like 20 pigs can completely get rid of a human body within, something like 1 minute. Which is terrifying.
Yeah.
Certainly faster than police can get anywhere.
You did not succeed.
You died.
How many more, Ganon parts do you have to fight?
3.
3. Okay, so you've only done the 1.
Yes.
Okay.
So you
Um,
shouldn't trust pig farmers because
don't
they
trust
can
pig
destroy
farmers.
evidence.
but also, like, there's a ton of stories of, like, the pig farmer is, like, working on the roof and trips and falls off. And then hits his head on something and is just unconscious for, like, would be, like, 1 minute or something. But never gets that chance because he's eaten before he can wake up.
I have a question. What does that have to do with trusting a pig farmer, though? I feel
Well,
like
I mean, You shouldn't trust a pig farmer because they can just feed you to their pigs.
But this part isn't about not trusting the pig farmer. It's the fact that pigs eat things whether they're alive or not.
Yeah.
Whether the pigs are alive or not?
There's also a lot of stories of like a pig will wander, like a farmer will not fully close their house, and the pig will wander in and eat a baby out of the cradle.
Just like in Grapes of Wrath.
See, the nice thing is I already didn't trust pigs, so nothing has changed.
Yeah. And then, all right, so lastly, you
Okay.
do you like otters?
Oh, you're gonna earn otters for them too?
Yep.
Not really? I mean, they're fine.
Otters are kind of like the dogs of the sea or of the river.
That's what we
No.
thought.
Are they? No. Yes?
Yeah. They really are.
They're really cute.
Um,
And they play and they throw balls.
yeah. Apparently they also like rape a lot of things. Like sea otters will kill will kill baby seals, or will kidnap baby seals and then rape them to death, and then protect the body from other things so that they continue raping it. Why are you taking so many pictures?
Because every time I die, I have to take the picture again.
Oh, okay, gotcha. Do you have to kill the Lionel?
Not technically, but I need shock arrows in order to proceed with the Ganon section of it. And he
Gotcha.
drops a healthy amount of shock arrows.
Wombat is unhappy with the fact that I am ruining otters.
Yeah, I
there's-
wasn't happy about it either.
See,
There's-
I
there's-
don't. To me, it's not ruining otters because I just assume all animals do shit like this.
Yeah. I mean, a lot of them do, yes, but, you know.
Like, I'm not
Yeah,
saying like,
most
oh,
of them
it's fine that they do this. I just
corpses to continue to use.
Like, there's a certain level that it really, they suck at a certain point.
I did it first try.
Nice. Good job.
Thank you.
Alright, so that's all the bad news. I got some other weird news. Like, you can substitute blood for eggs in any recipe. Just 65 grams of blood is one regular egg.
What do you mean you can substitute it in any recipe? That's untrue. Yeah, you can substitute water for egg in any recipe, but guess what? It won't have any fucking egg in it. It will suck.
There are... Egg
I love
has unique
scrambled
properties.
blood in the morning.
Yeah. You know what doesn't have a yolk? Blood.
Egg has unique properties for both how it cooks, in that it scrambles and can be fried and such. Also for baking purposes. Why are there like arrows spread across the land like this?
The Lionel has been shooting them into trees to like mark its territory to frighten things away from there.
Okay.
It's actually a pretty. You hear that and you're like, oh, you know what? That actually seems cool world building.
Yeah. I'm okay with that.
Yeah, isn't it weird when I give you a better answer than you wanted?
Yeah.
So you're fucking trying to tell me that you could poach blood?
Yep.
Incorrect. You know why?
Think you
Because it requires it to still have an intact yolk in order to be poached eggs instead of scrambled eggs.
Not really. Because you can poach other things besides eggs. It's just the method of cooking it.
Yeah, but if you do something else besides eggs, it wouldn't be fucking poached eggs anymore. You can't say you can substitute it in any recipe. If it's the main part of the recipe, that doesn't work anymore.
Alright, moving on. An orgasm can stop hiccups. So that's cool.
I guess that makes sense.
Can hiccups stop an orgasm though?
Probably.
Probably. If you have a shrimp allergy, you also can't eat cicadas. Apparently, a shrimp allergy is the same as a cicada allergy. I really am curious who discovered this.
I super love these cool, good, totally true facts that I don't believe literally a percent of.
Okay.
I'm just saying, source it. They have to source something. If they, like, I can just say that anything is an allergy also. Look, I just want to eat cicadas too, alright?
Are you allergic to shrimp?
No, I had shrimp today, actually.
Okay.
But now I want cicadas.
Quick
I'm
YouTube
skeptical
search
of the allergy
shows it.
one too, though, because I know someone who has an allergy to one type of seafood, and all the doctors are like, well, if you're allergic to that, you're allergic to all the seafood. They're not.
From a very quick Google search, it appears as though it is correct.
Oh shit, I gotta go back to town.
An important predator of the Canadian moose is the killer whale.
I thought you were gonna say cicadas!
No.
I was like, that one I definitely don't believe, even if you do a Google search.
How is the whale a predator to the moose?
The moose will swim over sea straits and get picked off by the whales.
I didn't know moose swam.
Yeah, they do.
I don't think they swim. I think they're just big enough that their feet are always at the bottom of the ocean.
They can also dive up to 20 feet underwater to get at vegetation, which is a staple of their diet because of the salt content.
Not bending over, not diving, just bending over.
That's really interesting.
Also, don't fuck with mooses because they're just tanks.
Yeah, they're
just actual tanks.
Yeah.
I was like, you're like, oh, did you take a picture of Lionel? I'm like, yep, here it is.
Why did you need a picture of Lionel?
Because she wanted to show it to the children to make sure that the children don't go to that section of the world because it's dangerous.
An elephant's penis is prehensile. And not only that, it's strong enough to throw a grown man around.
I mean,
that means they can't control it, right? Like a dog's tail.
Any penis is strong enough to throw a grown man around if you use it right.
Yeah, I don't know what you're talking about. You just grab it and suddenly the grown man is just moving however you move it.
Yeah, you know what? You're also correct on that one.
Yep.
It's great, because the penis, when soft, is an incredible weakness, and when hard, is an additional type of weakness.
Alright, and lastly, I'm going to leave you with this question. Does the top part of a mermaid also taste like fish, or would it be like red or white meat?
It would taste like a mermaid.
Well, we know that the bottom part's gonna taste like...
No, not necessarily.
Fish.
I don't think a minotaur would taste like beef.
No, a minotaur would taste like horse.
That's a centaur!
Oh, damn it!
Dumbass!
Fuck. Shit.
I literally froze in place while I mentally went through those two creatures to make sure I was correct before saying something.
Fair enough.
Oh god. Can you imagine though being in the fucking labyrinth and turning the corner, there's a fucking centaur. Because a minotaur is scary, but it's got human legs that runs about as fast as you. There ain't no fucking way you're getting away from a centaur.
No.
Although it wouldn't be as amusing as being in a labyrinth and turning the corner and there's a moose and you're like, oh, I'm dead.
Yep.
I'm gone. They've given you like a sword and a spear and whatever. You're like, nope, nah, I'm dead.
If they gave you a fucking gun, you wouldn't survive.
No.
Your only hope is that they give you a grenade so that you can hold it close to your chest as it gores you.
So that you can die from that instead of the goring.
I mean, a moose can't gore you because it doesn't have.
A moose would find a way. They're spiteful as fuck.
They have large fanned horns.
Mm-hmm.
So they're not like a bull's horns.
I was really hoping you'd be like, they have large fanned penises.
Oh, yeah, you ride her. Go ahead, keep riding her.
Her?
Oh,
you?
is that the brother?
That, yes, because the sister
Gross.
is dead. I told you he's a turret. Or I'm a turret.
Pew pew.
Oh, the sister died?
Yeah, all of the previous champions were killed by Ganon.
I thought I had seen her, or was that just a flashback?
That was a flashback.
Okay, might be.
That got both?
But why wouldn't a minotaur taste like beef?
Because it would taste like a minotaur.
Looks like you got it.
Also because minotaur, I believe, would be far more active than a cow is. And thus change the quality of the food.
Yeah.
Depends on the
probably.
cow. Some cows are working animals, and we don't eat those.
And I would argue that similarly, a mermaid would also be far more active than a fish would be. Hey,
You don't think fish swim around
I've had fish.
constantly?
I mean, it depends on fish. I would say flounders don't. Salmon can use tubes now.
That's
What?
right. I've seen that video.
Yeah, I'll tell you what. Right, fuck now. Furry Twitter went off about that video. They love that
gross.
shit. No, not
See,
that way. They were just like, oh fuck yeah, I want to ride the tube.
So they needed a way to transfer salmon from like one fish farm to another section of the fish farm.
Mm-hmm.
So there's this suction tube that they just feed the fish into, and it just them over to the other side.
Yeah.
Well,
Okay.
here we are. Looks like this is where the real work starts.
Yep.
Best of luck. Nice job cutting off the water flow from this divine beast.
All right. Dom, do you have your wrong answers only?
I do not at the
Like-
moment. I have a couple that I'm like working on, but I have not had time to like finish them out this week.
Okay. I guess I'll pick one of my segments.
Cool.
We can organize your Steam library.
I actually started doing that earlier this week, and
And then you stopped because
And you were like,
remembered
I
it's a
need
good
to.
segment?
Yeah, you were like, I need to save it for stream.
correct, I did actually. um. So let's see. Not that one.
So while you're going through that, anybody seen any
Unfortunately.
good anime recently? Our other cool segment?
No.
My answer is I've been rewatching an anime that I love a lot, and now I can break my own heart while hoping against God that there will be a third season.
And what anime is that?
Heroic Legend of Arslan.
Ah. Yep. I remember you talking about that.
Yeah, it's really good. Really wish they would make a 3rd season of that. Probably aren't gonna make a 3rd season of that.
Yeah. Because they hate you.
That's pretty much entirely it, I think.
Yeah, it was like with your, that's kind of genius what you just did.
What?
The ice block to open
Oh, yeah.
it.
Yeah, isn't that cool?
Clever. Alright. No, I haven't seen anything or read anything or watched anything or heard anything.
That's cool. This segment was
based-
mostly just because I wanted to complain about there not being a 3rd season.
Ah, gotcha.
Listen, all I'm saying is I watched the 1st season over the course of, like, a couple days. It's a good, like, 20 episodes or so. Season 2 is 8 episodes.
Ah. And then there was no season 3.
Yeah.
Season 3 came out and it was 0 episodes.
Now, granted, it is actually technically possible for there to be a 3rd season. Season 1 and 2, like, Season 1 happened literally a year after the manga started being written. And so it sort of, like, I think the reason a 3rd season never happened is because they were giving it time to, like, actually go forward.
Yeah.
And considering it is written by the person who wrote a little manga known as Full Metal Alchemist, there's a very possible chance that it is actually important enough that people give a shit.
Yeah.
But also, the main antagonist was voiced by Vic Mignogna, so...
Forget what happened.
Just, you know, a lot of very bad allegations that,
Oh, yeah.
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 So...
Bad allegations? I'm not familiar with the name.
Uh,
Are they the same type of person as the original head of Twitch Atlanta?
no.
Oh, okay.
Well, no, not that bad. I actually never put him together as being Edward Elric. I knew him as being Hawk or something from Ruby.
That sounds
Raven
right.
or
He's in a
whatever.
lot of things.
Crow.
Oh,
I
yeah.
knew it was some stupid burp name.
Well, technically it's Crow, but with a Q for some godforsaken reason.
Yeah.
I never watched that far into it, so...
Yeah. That's how I became acquainted with what he had done.
And he's a bad person.
Yeah.
Enough that Funimation was like, yeah, we're not putting you in anything ever again.
Allegedly, he is a bad person.
Okay.
Allegedly bad, and with enough either proof or enough allegations that they were like, yeah, no.
We're just not going to have you be in anything ever again, ever. You like spraying water or something?
Yeah. It is the elephant trunk. You were like changing the height of the trunk.
Oh. You did it.
Yay. Only multiple terminals left.
Only a number more going.
Only a number more going.
And then you'll be done. Since you'll have finished the number more.
Yeah, that's a lot of numbers. But
Uh-huh.
I'm confident that that number will decrease.
Alright, well, let's transition over to our other segment, questioning the questions. The new name of the Yahoo Answers,
Ah, excellent.
we're gonna do it a little bit different this week because we're missing some people. So we're just gonna kind of do a free for all of the front page. All right. I think this is really a question for Kristin. I think. Can men cross stitch, or is it a bit gay? As our resident expert on straight men,
yes, because I've definitely encountered straight men. Yeah, men can cross stitch. Sure, why not?
Yeah, but
I
it's
think you're getting confused because there's that company called Stitch Fix that makes clothes, so you might be thinking that cross stitch means like cross dressing, which they can also do because whatever. But but no,
Yeah.
cross stitching isn't gay.
All right, Dom, as a person who owns a PlayStation, will the PS5 be worth pre-ordering?
I mean, it looks cool.
Yeah.
Like
Basically same. Like, I mean, it looks like it would be fun.
No, I mean the physical shape of the PS4.
Oh, okay.
That's it.
I mean,
I don't give a shit about anything else. It looks kind of dope, and that's it.
I mean, to be fair, I already have a Wi-Fi router, so.
Does it do Wi-Fi routing?
No, but it
Oh.
really looks
It
like
does
it
really
is.
look like one, yes.
God,
it is so weird. They're just like, what if we gave it a fucking popped collar?
Yeah, it really does have a popped collar.
Yeah, like real bad.
This is a really weird question.
Oh, okay.
What RPG class is this? It's a male character that uses speech / charm spells and skills. And average strength and int, above average HP, dex, defense, speed, and luck.
Sounds like a succubus.
I feel like succubi have higher int though.
Not necessarily.
I'd say int higher than defense. You're gonna need to make the snoot go high.
Yeah, but I was trying to figure. I thought I could like get to the like tip.
Really, John?
What I said tip. That means it's funny. It's not his fault, but that's the rules.
Yep.
Oh, Saturday's gonna be fun.
Don't blame me.
I am excited for Saturday.
Me too. For anyone that isn't already aware, we are doing an Extra Life stream this Saturday, the 29th? 28th?
Yes.
29th. The 29th of August 2020. We're going to be playing some tabletop games for Extra Life. And yeah, I'm excited. We got a bunch of really good games. And some bad ones. So we're gonna be playing probably some Cards Against Dom, Trial by Trolley probably. I'm a big fan of Coup, One Night Ultimate Werewolf, and Secret Palpatine.
Yeah, I'm very much excited for One Night Ultimate.
Yeah, it's a really good game. It doesn't have all the expansions in it.
The
But
base game
that's
is
fine.
So solid.
It doesn't need it. Yeah. And then we got some. If it goes late and we have a bunch of people, we might do some like cooperative games, like Pandemic, or we've got some other ones that I haven't played before, but that look really, really enjoyable to the point where I want to buy them, like physical. But yeah, so come by if you can. Throw Extra Life a donation if you can, if you're able to. If you're not able to, that's fine, fam. We get you.
Hey, John. My parents like charities that donate to kids. Is this stream gonna be all not parent friendly?
Probably, but
That's true.
That's true.
I mean, we'll probably do a swear jar or something.
My favorite thing is that you gave it a possibility of being safe.
I mean, there's a chance.
No.
Well,
It could-
usually when we do Extra Life, we keep it kid friendly until like 9 o'clock.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we do try and keep it a little nice until.
So I wasn't sure if we were gonna do that for this one since it is 12 hours, so we could keep it sort of nice until like, I don't know.
No, but see, I worked later
Noon.
that day, so I can't stay for the whole thing, so I have to get my fuck words in early.
uh,
Are you closing?
Yeah.
Fun.
you can do it, Dom. You can
Oh, the
reach.
frame rate
You're
is
going too fast.
Good!
You made it to the tip.
Yeah.
Got the tip.
To
Not just the tip. That's a joke, it was.
The
just a joke.
women tip and the.
No! No! No!
Are you stuck? No!
I've made a grave error.
Yes, you have.
It's alright, I can recover.
This is kind of mournful. All right. All right. Back to questions. No, I don't want to ask that one.
Don't.
I had the coronavirus. I've recovered. Does this make me a part of history?
The
No?
immediacy of, like, I've just gotten over a horrible disease, I would like to be compensated by mattering.
I mean, technically, you're part of the recovery numbers.
You're right. I appreciate the way you phrased that. I would like to be compensated by mattering.
We all just want to matter sometimes.
but also, everyone is a part of history?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whether they survived coronavirus or not? In fact, the people that don't survive coronavirus will at least be a number in some, textbook sometime.
Yeah.
Well, that's what I'm saying. They're part of the recovery rate, so sure. Not part of the death toll, so, Yeah.
So, on the first page, apparently before I was on the Games and Recreation page, now I noticed that, so I just went to the front page of Yahoo Answers.
Wait,
And
wait,
the
wait,
top-
wait. The cross-stitching thing was on the games page?
Uh-huh.
And recreation.
Okay.
The top 14, or at 13 of the top 14 questions are all in politics.
Oh, wow.
And some of these are really stupid.
Yeah, because they're about politics. No!
Are you voting Trump 2020 to keep triggering the libs? I sure am. MAGA!
Fuck up your country to own the libs.
Breaking. NBA teams are refusing to play today. Will they replace them with Trump supporters? I'd pay to see that. I wouldn't, because it probably wouldn't be good.
I wouldn't even pay to watch sports.
Yeah.
By professionals.
Yeah. You're saying let's not have the professionals who are actually good at the game play. I'd rather watch people that are not good at the game.
Alright, I have an actual solution. Trump supporters versus the Harlem Globetrotters.
I don't know who would win.
Oh, I know who would win.
Globetrotters bad.
No, the Harlem Globetrotters just don't follow rules at all and do the craziest dumb shit ever. They invented a
sounds like-
4-point line once.
Yeah,
Sounds like they would win.
the Harlem Globetrotters do not play basketball.
Yeah. Do you know about like comedy rock bands as a thing? They're a comedy sports team.
Okay,
Yeah.
that sounds awesome.
It actually really is amusing.
All right. So first of all, I like the way that this question is phrased, which is, what other food should I ban?
In what?
So apparently they're eliminating foods that cause cancer, obesity, heart disease, and anything else that's bad. So far they have eliminated all meat and fish, all cooking fats and oils, all dairy, eggs, bread, pasta, noodles, rice, cereals.
They eliminated cooking oils?
Yes, all cooking fats and oils.
Well, okay,
So no
bright side.
butter, lard, olive oil, coconut oil, etc.
Bright side. They said they removed eggs.
Yes.
Well, I have heard that you can replace eggs
With blood.
with a commonly a household sourced substance. Do you have kids?
Probably. They probably brought their kids into that terrible world.
Yeah,
They
from
seem
this-
like the people to not just, do this to themselves, but to do it to others too.
From what I hear, like just the wording of that question makes me think they have kids and essential oils.
I don't know. They might think essential oils are like demonic or something.
Ooh, you're right. So they removed bread, pasta, noodles, rice, and cereals, all sugar and sugar-based foods, all salt, all fruits, underground vegetables,
This
windy
is satirical.
underground vegetables, so carrots, onions, potatoes, etc. Windy vegetables, they say, which what the heck?
Do they not specify what those mean?
No, they
Wait,
do.
okay.
I think that their meaning for windy means that they're not underground. It's things like cabbage, cauliflower, broccoli, sprouts, nuts, pulses,
It would have been
legumes.
easier if they wrote a list of what they do eat.
No, I think that's the point. I think this is a joke post. I think you're like, what else should I ban? Because everything can harm you in some way.
They eliminated tea, coffee, and all caffeine, and all alcohol.
So they do drink water?
Yep.
And
Supposedly.
potentially soda?
There's 32 answers to this.
They have not. I noticed they have not rid their diets of cyanide. So I have an interesting new dish that they might consider.
Cyanide in blood?
So this person says they can eat tofu, but no, they already stated that they got rid of sprouts, and tofu is from sprouts. So
I mean, you can buy it at multiple grocery stores.
Funny.
Thank you.
Oh, in global warming, there was the question: what's your favorite ice cream flavor?
I like this picture. This is my picture for this.
Nice. So Dom,
Instantly fucking smacked.
so Dom, what's your favorite ice cream flavor?
Either cookies and cream or chocolate chip cookie dough.
Okay.
I would say
I'm a
chocolate chip cookie dough, but cookies and cream if I'm making a milkshake.
big. Ooh, yeah.
Ooh, that makes sense.
Sorry, a water shake. I apologize.
Yeah.
Hey, what
I'm
about
a big fan
horrifying?
of the disappearing polar ice caps flavor. Oh gosh, the electricity arrows really work.
Yeah. It also helps that I'm getting a couple like headshots, because this bow shoots 3 arrows at a time.
Oh,
For
okay.
only 1 ammo.
Nice. That's what I was gonna ask.
So the bows that shoot 3 at a time, they have different modifiers for weapons you can get later. And so one of the modifiers is to take those 3 expos and turn them into 5 eggs. And let me tell you about how bullshit those things are.
Yeah. Kristen, what about you? What's your favorite ice cream flavor?
I'm not sure. That's a really tough question.
Can't wait for the next
really
Food
like
Crimes
ice
episode
cream.
where I make milkshakes with water.
That's under food crimes. Make an
Yeah.
almond milk milkshake. Like, there are options here.
No,
Coconut
'cause
milk
that's
milkshake.
still
A
okay.
cashew milk milkshake. Don't make it out of water. That's like just a smoothie. That's an ice smoothie.
I'll make it out of like avocado oil.
That'll just be rancid or a blend of cheaper oils.
You know what?
with
You're right.
very
I'll
little
make it out of
avocado.
blood because that can be substituted for anything.
No, just eggs. But yeah, I can confirm Kristen's favorite ice cream flavor is ice cream.
Mine is iced cream.
You take some cream and you pour it over ice and then you just eat that.
Yeah. It's like the idea of an egg cream where you just get cream and an egg and you just crack the egg into the cream, slosh it around a little, and then drink it.
Uh-huh. Or
Wait.
like egg cream where you just take some cream and you
Into blood?
just slit your wrist
Yeah.
into it, mix it around and stick it down.
Really hate the way you said suck it down. I don't know why you came here again. Oh, in case because I think you might have missed the beginning, you can substitute blood for eggs in any recipe, according to a person on the internet.
Any recipe, including scrambled eggs.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm still, like,
That
livid
was my
at the way
first
they
one. You said that. I was like, but what about scrambled eggs? And
Yeah.
you're like, yeah. Oh my god. Ugh.
No, it's not. That doesn't work like that.
I want to make some potato salad, or not potato salad, some egg salad. Some nice
Sure
hard-boiled
sounds
blood.
Hey, Leaf.
For I am now allowed by my freedom to be with you once again.
Crush up some hard-boiled blood, and you add some mustard,
A
and salt
blood
and
tart.
pepper.
Since I am now a spirit, my healing will be
I tested positive for coronavirus, but I don't want it. I don't need it. How do I make it go away? In cooking and recipes.
Well, if you take the fun out of your diet, like that other person.
If you take the diet out of your diet,
Yeah, that.
I really like the first answer on here, which was stick your butthole straight up at the sun and let UV light take care of it.
Do you have to gate for that?
Also, coronavirus cannot legally infect your body without consent, so have a chat with the bacteria saying please leave and it will understand.
Okay, find a doctor who is just has a lot on his plate at all times, and if you're in the waiting room for 15 minutes, legally, coronavirus goes away.
Here's another question that it just frustrates me that it's on here. Like even if this is a humorous like haha people are stupid, I hate that this question is on here. Why are libs so stupid and gullible that they believe in evolutionism?
God, that is a hilariously worded question. That question gets points for environmental storytelling.
looking for some
You
more
found it useful to you.
non-politics ones.
Yeah, I wish you could do by section, but like by not section.
Yeah.
Like all except politics.
Can you use Swiss Gruyere cheese in lasagna? So the answer to that is yes,
You
but
wasted the
you
cheese.
shouldn't. Alright, here's another absurd one. Democrats, do you hate the First Lady more for updating the Rose Garden or for having a foreign accent? Neither.
Neither.
I don't care that she's got a foreign accent, and also, I don't care that she updated the Rose Garden. In fact, good that she updated the Rose Garden.
I feel like that's
I
the thing that would
guess.
need to be updated eventually.
Yeah, like,
Yeah.
cool. Now it's prettier, supposedly? Like,
I don't know, I don't keep track of the Rose Garden. Or any of the White House gardens.
or any of the White House.
Yeah. There's no dog this time.
There's no... Oh. There have
Yeah.
been in the past. I think Bush had one.
Bush had 2.
Yeah.
And then one of them died and he got a puppy. And then Obama got a dog. In office.
Okay, see, that's actually a sort of fair reason to dislike for the...
Yeah. To repeat, it says, Art Lady says, I hear she removed old bushes that old first ladies planted, that they were symbolic and so people were sad.
Oh.
I get that, but also, things gotta change.
Yeah.
Like, you know, bushes get old and stop producing well, and, you know.
Yeah, that's why he's not president. Haha! Got him.
Is it Bush that's, like, painting now?
Yeah.
Is he painting? Is that what he does?
Yeah.
Yeah, he does.
They're
He does.
okay.
They're all right. They've gotten better. They have gotten better. I googled Bush paintings and they have gotten significantly better than when I first when he first started making them. Yeah. What's your favorite undiscovered gem movie? A film you love and believe it's underappreciated. Finally, a good question.
Yeah, that is a really good question.
What is that under?
Movies.
Oh wow, so it's a good question and it's in the right place?
Wow.
Are you sure you're still on Yahoo Answers?
There are only 4
Yeah.
people on Yahoo Answers who know how to do that. The Lord of the Rings.
I don't know that the Lord of the Rings is quite an undiscovered gem.
Tell me
I mean,
4
it is
people who know
a
that.
gem. I think
it's more of a diamond in the soft.
it's plenty appreciated.
Well, there's that samurai cup.
Yeah, it's like a diamond in the diamond store.
A diamond in the diamond store.
Yeah, you're right, Art Lady.
Yeah.
Yeah, a diamond at D. Geller and Son. My wife and I went to go
Why
pick
not
up
his
food the other
brothers?
day, and there was a D. Geller and Son in the place, and I immediately was just like, hey, did you know that this other son has a competing jeweler store? This is information I know now, and I just have to live with it.
Yeah, I mean, all knowledge is a curse. Like, you know, when you're watching Lord of the Rings and Aragorn kicks the helmet away, and did you know that in the movie he broke his toe?
Yeah. Shatter that motherfucker. Hey, did you know that, like, Faramir and his crew apparently speak... Is it Sindarin as a first language? Like all of Gondor apparently does?
Quenya?
And so when Frodo was like, hey, we're gonna go to Cirith Ungol, which, you know, is in that language means the spider stairs. And he's like, oh, I wouldn't go there. There's some unknown horrid beast that lives there. Like, lives in the spider stairs? Like, yeah, there's an unknown beast. And he's like, what could it be? No one knows who lives in the spider stairs.
It's a shame. I wish we knew what was in spider stairs.
Yeah, if only one of us could, if only someone lived when they went to the spider stairs to tell us what was in the spider stairs.
Oh, unfortunately, Thibodeau couldn't hear
Thibodeau
your
couldn't hear me
wisdom.
when I was using the game to fucking cheat my way onto a cliff. I love that we talk about D. Geller and Son on here so often, despite the fact that we are the only people who know about that place, because no one who
Correct,
watches
yeah.
us lives anywhere nearby.
Let's see. Here's a question in etiquette. Why does someone with no kids need 3 bedrooms?
To fuck.
Yeah. You've got your room for sleeping in, your room for fucking in, and then your room for fucking in with the lady on top.
I was gonna say the guest room, which is why it's like, which is also a fucking room, but it's kinkier because you're like, oh, we're in the guest room, we shouldn't be doing it here.
Oh,
enough.
that's what the kitchen table's for.
Well, I mean, everyone just does it on the kitchen table regardless. It doesn't feel that, like, after, like, that 5th time, it's still, like, you're like, oh, whatever, it's our kitchen. But, like, the guest room, you're like, ooh, someone else might sleep here.
But yeah, like, one's
Also, you
a
should probably
bedroom,
wash
one's
your
an
kitchen
office, one's a
counter.
guest room. Our house has 3 bedrooms, and we don't have kids.
You have one child. Her name is Liz.
That's true. Hello.
We have a child, and he screams at us for his food.
That sounds either adorable or obnoxious, depending on...
Oh, no, it's entirely
Morbid.
adorable. He only does it when we're, like, on the way to getting him food. And he'll just sit there, like, screaming, and we're just like ah, ma, ma. And we're just like, I mean, we're getting you the food.
I was gonna say, that sounds kind of dumb.
Oh, it's fun, because you get to have a conversation with him, and he responds.
Oh, okay. Oh, so he doesn't just scream, he, like, screams and then gives you a chance to talk, and then he screams again?
Yeah, and, like, if you don't say anything, he'll scream again, but, like, you know, he won't do it while you're in the middle of a sentence.
Okay. Well, that's good that he doesn't interrupt you.
Yeah. No, he's a very polite screamer. Oh, hey,
Alright.
there's a shrine nearby, maybe. God, I wish I could find it. Yeah, he is a good-mannered dumbass.
Alright, I think my
I'm glad I
segment's done.
ignored the mountain humping line that I just read in chat.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was just reading that.
I think I'm done.
Done with questions?
Yeah. I started running out of anything that was good at all,
Wow.
and it was getting sad.
Yeah, the answers didn't have nearly enough today.
Well,
Oh.
bro, do you want to do yours?
Sure, let me find the link again.
You ready for the new name for the segment?
Sure.
What's the new name?
TriviusNominus.
Alright,
Trivius
you're
Nominus?
right. I like it.
Whee! Ow.
I wasn't sure I could trust you to name things, but you did a good.
I still love Trivial Fursuit.
That's what it was.
That's what it was.
Literally the funniest name that you said out of fucking nowhere. Like, I hate it because it was just like, that was the best name, but it was so unrelated to what was happening that it was unusable for this.
Ugh, well, eventually.
I hate that on mobile you can't just look at pinned messages.
Sure you can.
No.
Now I'm just imagining you being like, here, let me show you. You walk over, she's got like a flip phone.
No, her phone is technically older than mine, but it is physically better than mine. Just scroll it to the left.
That just shows my channels.
No, the other way. And then the 3 dots at the top, and then pinned messages.
Yeah.
And you get to see a picture of a giant rainbow unicorn. So more importantly, you get to see the correct thing.
For a while, in
Yeah,
one of
yep.
my, in the channel that Art Lady and I share, we just had an emote that was rainbow unicorn balls, because it was a cursed image that we found, so it just became an emote. I got rid of that.
So you've killed 2 bits of Ganon.
Yep.
There's 2 more.
We did Z last time, right?
Yeah. So now we do Y.
Why?
It had to be sacrificed.
So is the next one the Gorons, or?
I can do either. I'll probably do the Gerudo one next because I like it.
Because there's hot chicks in it?
And
there are not
because the
hot
Goron
chicks.
area fucking sucks balls.
Okay.
Because, ugh, you basically have to wear a specific set of armor all the time, or else you will catch on fire.
Yeah, that checks out. That's the way it worked in Ocarina of Time. Fortunately, that's not the way it worked in any of the others.
I was really hoping you were going to go game by game, one at a time, to tell me if it worked like that in that game.
I can't think of another game where you're required to wear specific suits. Twilight Princess, you have to wear a suit to stay underwater for long lengths of time, but it doesn't.
But, like, that is okay, because you aren't really
Yeah.
going to wear something else there. When I'm in the
Not
Goron
really.
Mountain, I want to wear the climbing set for the mountain, but I can't. Unless I drink, like, a fireproof elixir, which I don't care, because that takes up a food slot.
The dessert's just cool as heck.
I believe that meant desert.
I thought it was ice cream.
Yeah, see?
Hey, Kenny, what's your favorite flavor of ice cream? Wombat, what about you? Let's just pull the chat.
I always end up switching back. Because, like, I'm okay with the different armors in some of those games. But really, I like the sleek green. So I usually switch back to it.
Yeah.
Even though it gives me nothing, I still end up just switching back to it.
Of course, you would fucking like rainbow sherbet.
It's a wombat likes sherbet. Alright, lady likes cookie dough.
Hey, cookie dough hype.
Cookie dough's good.
Cookie dough is good with the little chunks.
I like cookie dough. Just cookie dough.
Yeah.
Like,
Well,
give
you
me
can
frozen
now
cookie
purchase
dough.
just the cookie dough bites that go in ice cream now.
Yeah.
Mhm. I think I've seen a Shake for You ice cream that was a cookie dough flavor.
Yeah, I think so too. I think I've had one.
Okay.
I don't remember it being particularly amazing,
I
but
will say, I think it's
you know.
funny when people like try to say that like chocolate chip cookies are not the best kind of cookies. But like, when have you ever had any cookie dough that was not chocolate chip?
Yeah, I mean the best cookie dough is chocolate chip cookie dough. I chocolate chip cookies are really good cookies, but they're also just sort of standard.
Yeah, because they're good.
They're so
Um,
good.
That's like it's like saying Hatsune Miku is bad because she's the standard.
I'm a big fan of chocolate crinkles.
I
Yes.
mean, that's not a real thing, so nice try.
It definitely is.
Incorrect. Almost
You
got me
haven't
there,
had chocolate crinkles? That's
What'd you say?
sad. You haven't had chocolate crinkles?
but no, because a crinkle is just folded chocolate. That's just if you take chocolate foil and you kind of just scrunch it up a little.
Yeah, chocolate foil. That thing that exists.
That's why, like I said, chocolate crinkles don't exist.
No, chocolate foil doesn't exist. Chocolate crinkles absolutely
no,
do.
crinkles can't exist because the foil doesn't exist.
You think you can't crinkle things other than foil?
What can you crinkle?
Technically paper.
Paper?
Crinkle.
Which is tree foil.
Oh my goodness.
No. Trefoils are a shape. They're
Yeah, that's a
also a
different thing.
plant.
No, fucking paper is plant foil. What is papyrus if not reed foil?
A waste of time.
What?
Have you ever made papyrus?
No,
It
because I'm
sucks.
fucking a normal
No.
human being.
I've made papyrus. It
And
sucks.
that's on you.
Yeah.
Did you have a choice?
No, I don't think so.
That sounds about right.
Pretty sure it was school required. Boom. You boomed it.
My mind is not utterly devastated. I'm correct. Come on, what can you crinkle? All you've named is foil so far.
No, I named paper, which is not foil.
It is foil.
Plastic crinkles.
That's just like dinosaur foil, right? What is plastic made of?
I googled what crinkles, and the top options are chocolate crinkles and ube crinkles,
What
which
is-
sound delicious.
What is ube
What are they?
crinkles?
They're like chocolate crinkles, where instead of
You're
chocolate,
still not
they
described what chocolate crinkles are.
They're like white chocolate crinkles except what?
they're like chocolate crinkles, except instead of being chocolate, they are a they use
They're
ube
ube.
instead.
Yeah,
What
okay,
is
so what
ube?
the fuck is that?
It's a purple yam from the
Okay, thank you.
Philippines.
Ah. Yeah, Dom, I was there with you. They're like, I'm like, oh, what's this thing?
He's like,
well,
oh,
it's like
oh,
this
an
thing
ube-
that you're familiar with, made out of this thing. I'm like, yes, but that was the question. What is
Yeah,
this
that was-
thing?
That was the part that was getting me.
Dom, I got you. I got you with something that crinkles. Foreheads.
No, they don't. They wrinkle.
No, they crinkle.
No, that's a wrinkle. They're called wrinkles.
No, see, I googled the meaning of crinkle, and it specifically says it's a verb to form small creases or wrinkles in the surface of something, especially the skin of the face, as the result of a facial expression. Rose's face crinkled in bewilderment.
Oh, don't call Rose out like that. She's not even here to defend
Let's say
herself.
it's Rose here.
Okay, in my defense, Candy, I did not remember because that is the first time I have heard that word and did not heard it since until today. So, and also I'm used to the purple yam-like thing being taro.
I just got my side clawed.
Yeah, because you're fucking making up food again.
Taro isn't purple.
Then
It's not really.
how come food made with taro is purple?
It's got tiny purple specks.
Oh, so it's purple, is what you're saying.
No, it's white with tiny purple specks.
You have just described purple.
No, I've described white with tiny purple specks.
Yeah, and if you zoom out far enough, that becomes purple.
Depends on how many specks there are.
And what resolution your monitor is.
If there's like 3 tiny specks per 5 square feet of area, then no.
Yeah, see,
it's not
Kenny's got me
purple.
on this. Taro buns are purple.
Alright. Kristen, are you gonna do your segment or not?
Well, I got it ready, and then you just kept talking over me,
And then
so
we have to talk
I
about dumb bullshit.
gave up trying. Alright. So we're doing Y this time, right?
Yep.
In February 1945, Franklin Roosevelt, Winston Churchill, and John Stalin met in what Crimean city?
Yemen. Not a city. That was
No, it is not a city, and I can't
Yarts.
remember.
That's a word for me growing up.
It kind of is, yeah.
If you say I'm gonna yarts, then people are like, oh, I've never heard that word, but I know what it means.
I want you to get zapped.
Should I just say the answer?
Yeah.
Yalta.
Yalta.
Almost said Yalta. I didn't almost say Yalta.
That's
You
like
shut up.
bullshit.
What's the longest river in Asia?
Yosemite Sam.
The
I'm basically this game to me is just saying words that I know that have that start with that letter in hopes that somehow I am correct.
What did you say?
I said Yosemite Sam.
Sam.
Oh gosh.
It's not Yosemite Sam.
It could be Yosemite Sam.
It's not. It could not actually be Yosemite Sam.
There is a possibility.
Correct. It could not actually be Yosemite Sam.
I'm actually not sure how to pronounce it.
Probably like Yosemite Sam.
The Yangtze.
Sounds right. Yeah, that sounds like a way it could be spelled or pronounced.
Yankee Sam, was it?
Yeah. No.
Yeah.
I was like, wow, you said yes to that?
Yeah.
Damn.
Which microbe
Incorrect.
produces alcohol?
My favorite.
Yep. Something very dear to this stream.
Gross.
Yennefer. From The Witcher.
Yeast.
Oh.
Yep. Good job, art lady.
Yay.
I didn't. No, yeast is used for cooking, not alcohol.
Yeast is used for a lot of things.
God, only everything has one use. Blood.
No,
Well, just go
remember,
back up to eggs.
Eggs.
blood has many uses.
Eggs are used specifically for cooking and nothing else.
Where are 2/3 of the world's geysers found?
Geysers.
Geysers.
Is it Yosemite?
Yosemite. No, it's not Yosemite.
Damn.
It's the Stone of Yellow.
That doesn't start with
True.
Yosemite though.
Dominic, I'm gonna save you some time here. None of these are Yosemite.
They could.
I just checked, they're not.
You might not be able to read sometimes.
Often found in church graveyards, what trees belong to the Taxus genus?
You.
There
I
you
am not a
go.
tree.
Yeah.
You got one.
That's right, because I played fucking RuneScape!
Oh gosh. What a way to learn something.
What language is klutz an insult in? English?
Yeah.
I know the actual answer to
Yiddish?
this, so yeah.
Yep.
We have a lot of words borrowed from Yiddish, I feel.
What is the basis of the Indian dish raita? Raita? Raita?
Spell it.
Yahtzee.
I'm putting it in the chat.
Was I correct?
No.
No.
Are you
Raita?
sure it wasn't the 5 dice
Raita.
family game?
The base of it?
Yahtzee?
Yeah.
Yeast.
No.
Yosemite
Nice
Sam.
try. Never mind. I take back my nice try. You're not actually trying.
I did!
You can do better, Dom.
I know it's not yellow rice
Yabba dabba doo.
or yams.
I...
Yogurt!
Yes!
Oh, you know, that's smart. I didn't think about that word existing.
Because it's Indian food. I was thinking through things that are in Indian food, and yogurt's in a lot of them.
Yeah.
Who was John Lennon married to?
Yoko Ono.
Nice.
Thank you. I almost said Yoko
Yep.
Taro, and he's a video game developer.
They don't put the last name, so I'm just trusting you on that.
Yep. He is correct.
Shocking,
What
I
is
know.
the correct term of address to the Pope?
Your Excellency.
Your Eminence?
Your
Nope.
hattedness.
Your hallowedness?
Closer.
Your holiness?
Yes.
Your underpants. Is it yo?
Who was the
Is it just the word yo?
Yo!
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 Yo? Who was the first man in
Holiness.
space?
Ah, balls.
Yuz Aldrin.
No. I know what it is, so
I know, but I cannot like begin to remember right now.
it's Yuri Gagarin.
Oh, Yuri on Ice.
Or, no.
But there's two
Is
Yuris in
Yuri
that
on
anime.
Ice about Yuri Gagarin?
No. It is about gagging though. Gagarin on it.
It's
Let's
not
just say
about-
that Yuri is definitely not Yuri.
Yeah, it's a wild thing to name it Yuri on Ice when truly it is Yaoi on Ice.
Yeah.
Is Yaoi another character?
No,
No.
Yaoi is I guess a colloquial term for the boys love genre of manga.
Ah, okay. And they skate?
Yeah, I skate.
Yes, they are ice skating.
Cool. It was either that or curling, but I just didn't picture
figure
that being a
skating.
very...
Yaoi is basically if they made Ace Attorney into a manga. All I'm saying is there's a lot of sexual tension that takes many seasons.
There is. What happened there?
A gust of wind blew their like mouthpiece. What is it called? Like the veil away.
Yeah. Is it a man?
Yeah.
Cool.
The gust of wind is a man?
Yep.
Oh, hey, you're wearing your mask.
Yeah.
Finally.
Best outfit in the game.
You are very cold.
Yeah. It's very sad because they made this the best outfit in the game and then didn't let you upgrade it.
Manly wind. Alright, what else?
Give me some.
That was it for why.
Oh, that was it?
I mean, it's the letter
Yeah.
Y.
It's 10 questions.
I thought we hadn't done 10 yet.
No, that
Oh,
sounds like 10.
I like how there's just a battle axe just sitting there next to that tree.
That might
It's
have
a
been a
battle axe.
woodcutter's axe.
No, it's not.
Might have been a double axe. I don't remember what tree it is, so.
Behind you. That way.
I got a soup ladle. Yeah, okay, yeah, that's a
So-
double axe.
To the right of you. Yeah. I mean, like, there we go. Yeah, you found it.
Yeah, I got it. I got there. Took me some time.
Yeah, that's not a tree cutting axe.
I mean, it would
No.
cut a tree.
Yeah,
Mm,
not
very
really.
effectively.
Oh, really? Is that
Yeah.
so?
Yeah.
Is he gonna go cut a tree with
I
it?
beg to differ.
Is this game gonna be dumb?
What do you mean dumb?
Is it gonna be unrealistic?
Oh, I don't know. Is this game about fucking magic gonna be unrealistic?
Yes.
I mean, I was okay with you swimming up waterfalls without even using any stamina,
Yeah, you know, it's cool.
but
Hold
cutting
on.
a tree with a battle axe, that's just wrong.
It's cool. Let me just break this tree using a bomb I materialized out of my iPad.
See, that's okay too. But you can't use a battle axe to chop up a tree. Remember,
you can.
everything has one use?
She got you there. You thought you had her, but
Well,
nope.
no. I'm battling the tree.
That's just silly.
Yeah, just like chocolate crinkles.
It's fine. Next time I make one, you can't have any.
Okay, because it's not a real thing, so you'll never make them.
Make them multiple times a year.
Yep.
I mean, yeah, I dream about making things that don't exist a lot.
Speaking of things that seem like they shouldn't or don't exist, but somehow do. I'm gonna be making some cheese, quote
Some
unquote.
cheese crinkles? Some fucking cheese crinkles? Is that what you're making? You can't just
Couple
add
weeks from now.
crinkles to anything. Oh man, I can't wait to have some fucking beef crinkles.
Bye, Art Lady.
Bye, Art Lady.
Bye.
Is she
So-
Chlorine Art Lady?
What?
Yeah, I guess so. Isn't that what CL is?
No,
CL?
I'm fairly certain it's Candy Lady, which is what she tends to go by, and then added Art Lady, I guess, which makes it very funny to me.
Candy Lady, Art Lady?
Yeah.
But anyways, you're making cheese.
Yeah, I'm gonna be making some cheese that is made from cashews, and some other cheese that's made from coconut milk.
Oh, coconuts.
Did you go and drop the boat? How'd you do that?
He shocked my body with electricity and my muscles convulsed.
Why would you let that happen?
How could this happen to me?
So you went and helped bird people, and bird people helped you fly. They
Yeah.
gave you that ability so that you could go whoosh up into the air.
Yeah.
The hell did the fish woman do?
She gave me a little ability called Mifa's Grace, which means that when I die, she revives me to full HP and gives me 5 bonus hearts.
Okay, that's not too bad.
It's really useful. Aha, now I am allowed in Girl Town.
So that's like a once per rest ability, or
It's like, all of them just have cooldowns, but like most of them have like 3 uses before cooldown. Hers only has 1, because it is very good.
Does the cooldown happen even like? It's like, do you have to use all 3 of them before it'll go through the cooldown?
Yeah.
Lame.
Yeah, that is something I really wish got changed. I'm gonna go to the secret club. If I can remember the password.
8675309. That's nice. Are there any gold rupees in this game?
Yes.
The 200 rupee ones, I think.
No, I think gold are 300 in here.
Oh, okay. What's 200 then?
Yes. I don't think there are 200 ones in this game.
Okay. Look, I don't care about Indian currency. Tell me.
Every time I like hear like anytime I'm helping a customer send money to like India and I see that it is rupees, I'm like, what? That's not. Never mind. It is. What the fuck? Why did I think it wasn't real for like a half second?
So green are 1, except for Link's Awakening when they were backwards. They were 5. Blue are 5, except for, again, the aforementioned Link's Awakening, where they were 1. Oh, and the original Legend of Zelda, it was also borked. Yellow was 1. And Oracle of Seasons, yellow was like a random one, which gave you 1, 5, or 20.
That's weird.
In most of the normal games, red is 20, purple is 50, silver is 100, although in a couple of them silver is 200. Orange is 200, although in the aforementioned ones where they weren't, the silver ones weren't, they're 100. And gold is 300. Except for a couple where they're also 200. Apparently in 4 Swords, if you collect 4 rupee shards, it makes a gold rupee worth 500. And then there's black rupees, black rupees and rupees. Rupees from Skyward Sword and Phantom Hourglass, those bad games, are -10 or -50.
Look, sometimes you just gotta get really into trains.
And neither of those were the train ones.
Oh, I'm sorry. Phantom Hourglass is the one right before the train one.
Yeah.
Yet another traveler.
And black rupees remove up to 80 rupees.
Oh. Seems you have something rather interesting there.
Well, good job, bro. You had a good segment.
Still can't believe none of the answers were Yosemite.
I can send you a link, but it really hurts my feelings that you don't believe me.
It hurts my feelings that you didn't make a question that I can answer with Yosemite Sam.
Alright, Dom, I got you.
Sweet.
What cartoon character was named after a park, in, oh, know where that park is. A park in California.
I got this. Is it Yam Hat Bill?
No, unfortunately, you lose.
Damn it! But Yam Hat Bill's my favorite character.
Yam Hat Bill.
Good old Yam Hat Bill.
Unfortunately, a quick Google of Yam Hat Bill does not result in anything.
God, I wish it found like some weird, like forbidden Russian cartoon character.
There is Yamaha hats, which have a bill, but no, no Yam Hat Bill. Sorry, I did the best I could, which was not much.
You made a question just for him.
I'm gonna next time I play D&D, I'm gonna have a character named Yam Hat Bill.
Like, did you just make that up?
Yeah.
Okay.
I was trying to figure out an answer that I had not previously said during that round. And I was like, well, shit, it has to be a cartoon. It has to sound like a cartoon character. Fun.
Alright, so, the categories are, garbage pieces of trash, good
What?
games, or poorly aged.
What categories? What?
We're
So,
organizing his Steam library.
Battle
Oh.
Chef Brigade. Where would that go?
You said which game?
Battle Chef Brigade.
Battle Chef Brigade.
Do you not know that one?
Sounds like trash.
It's
Sounds cool.
it's a combo-based hunting and puzzle-based cooking game.
Oh, you've played this.
So
remember watching
you
you
run
play
out of the
that.
kitchen, kill things and collect berries and stuff, and then return and cook it in a puzzle game.
What are your categories again?
My categories are good games, poorly aged, and garbage pieces of trash.
I think this is a good game.
Okay.
I think it aged poorly. I think the graphics aren't quite what they could have been.
Alright, we're gonna start it. We're gonna skip a couple. Let's see. Castle Crashers.
It's a fine game.
It's fine.
Yeah.
I mean, I've never been able to play it because it doesn't work.
Sounds like garbage pieces of garbage.
No, I think that sounds like a good game. John, you know how sometimes you play games and then afterwards you're like, God, I really wish I didn't do that? This game did not force you to go through that.
I think it goes in poorly aged, considering at some point it must have been playable, but it's not anymore. I was going through my inventory the other day, and I arranged based by alphabetical, and I was disappointed.
Why?
Because, you know, the first letter of the alphabet is A, and the first
Damn,
game
for real?
alphabetically is Adventure Quest 3D.
It's interesting
So-
because it's the first game alphabetically, but the last game when organized by goodness.
And then, then if I, make sure that I show only ready to play games, doesn't change.
It's ready to play?
Yep,
You still keep it ready to play?
yep, it stays updated.
Why?
I might need to play it again.
I thought you...
John, the only way you will need to play it again is if someone will hold you at gunpoint, which coincidentally is the only way it has been played.
No, Wombat and I played it together.
There was a metaphorical gun to your head somewhere in this.
Adventure Quest 3D is the only game in my garbage pieces of trash collection that I keep installed.
And up to date, apparently.
Yep. It actually updates really regularly.
So if only they added content when they did that.
The other games in my garbage pieces of trash list are Assassin's Creed,
Yep.
Bang Howdy, Bit Trip Runner, Brutal Games, Fate, Fez, Gratuitous Space Battles, which seems like it would be fun, and I got it because I thought it'd be fun. It's really freaking boring.
It's gratuitous. It's in the name that there's too much
Yeah.
of it.
Infestation, the new Z.
Yeah, I feel like Assassin's Creed. Side note: Assassin's Creed, I feel, would have not fit in that category if they just re-released it and can like call it Parkour Simulator and just made that the point of the game, and you'd be like, "Oh, this is a fun game."
Yeah. If it was a little indie parkour game, yeah.
That sounds...
Yeah, if they re-released it and were like, "This is actually Mirror's Edge 4."
Yeah. But it's not.
Yeah.
So it goes in garbage pieces of trash.
Yeah.
Knights of Pen and Paper Plus One, which apparently I've got the Steam version of.
Why is
In
that
addition to the
garbage
Android
piece
version.
of trash?
It's not a good game.
It's not bad.
It's really not a good game. Receiver, Redshift, Blueshift, Super 3D Noah's Ark, and
Is that
Ty the Tasmanian
wait,
Tiger.
is that the Doom one?
Yeah.
Why is that in garbage piece of trash? Doom's a good game.
Doom is a good game. Super 3D Noah's Ark isn't.
but it's Doom.
Yeah, well, not a whole lot of people play Doom still. Like, more than probably should.
I mean, they're making Doom games still.
But yeah, but those aren't Doom. They're like Doom Eternal and
I mean, I hate to
Doom
tell you, but
2000s.
those are still Doom. In fact, the first one was called Doom when they started making it.
yeah, but that's
The
what I'm
game
saying
before
though.
Doom Eternal
The
was
first-
Doom.
The first one is Doom. The ones after are Doom plus some additional things to differentiate themselves from the fact that the first one was called just Doom.
No, I mean like the game that came out before Doom Eternal was just called Doom. Didn't have any extra things. They just call it Doom 2016 so that you
You're
know
right.
which one you're talking about.
You're right. There's also Doom 64, which is just Doom, but
But from 1964, yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. I already knew the joke and it was funny, and then I just suddenly thought about the concept of Doom from 1964, and it was weirdly funny.
Then my poorly aged games include Baldur's Gate, Baldur's Gate 2.
I've never played these games.
Hey, where's the dog symphony?
That's on itch.io. I have to finish organizing my Steam library before I can go organize my itch.io
That
library.
is the first time I've
Gotcha.
ever heard anyone refer to it as itch.io instead of just itch.io.
Or there's also my Epic Games Launcher library, or my Uplay library, or my
God,
BattleNet library.
I love how capitalism breeds innovation and interestingness instead of making us have 5 different game libraries. I think it's really
See, that's
cool
the
that
thing,
we
though.
have them all in one spot.
I only mentioned 5. You interrupted me before I got to Twitch,
Yeah.
which also is a game
Yeah,
library.
I did do that, and it's weird that you went back to what you were talking about instead. You're like when a customer comes to the desk at my work and they're like, "Oh, can I get stamps here?" I'm like, "Yeah, you can get them here, and you can also get them at the registers. Like all of those will have it, so you don't actually have to come up here at all." They're like, "Okay, I'm gonna go grab sign, but I'll be right back." And I'm like, "You did not get the hint."
Yeah, I do the same thing though. I'm like, yeah, you can get them here and at any register.
And you accept self-checkout.
All right. Let's see. Dust Force.
Oh, that game's cool as shit.
Okay, good games. Die.
What?
With-
Is
with
that a Doom game?
DYE. It's another platformer, kind of similar to the last one, but more brutal.
Have you played it?
I have.
Is it fun?
It's very difficult.
Were you able to win?
No.
Bad games.
Did you see how you might have won, or was it just too glitchy for you to win?
No, I mean like it's the Dark Souls of 2D platforms.
Good games.
No, it's Dead Cells. It's even named for that.
Don't drop the bass.
Dare I ask?
Honestly, don't drop the bass should just go in favorites, cause
Is it about fish?
yeah, cooperate with your friends and keep the bass in the air for as long as possible. You've got 2 boards on your hands and you whack the bass up. It's like keep the balloon in the air, except
Do you mean
with
hot potato?
I mean, who plays with a potato when you have a balloon instead?
Shell. From Portal, because GLaDOS turned into a potato for a bit.
You're right.
Do you like why I explained that joke?
Yeah, it's sure, it's like hot potato except with living fish and planks
And
tied to your arms.
You're not sitting in a circle passing it, right? It's like the
No,
bowling
no,
game you were
no,
talking
you're
about.
you're running around. Yeah.
John, you can't just
Yeah.
throw a potato around. A potato is for cooking and no other things.
Just substitute blood, you'll be fine.
Just substitute blood. No, that's only for eggs, not a potato.
Eggs and
Blood
potatoes
can
cook
only be
very
substituted
differently.
for eggs. That's their one purpose.
All right, so where do you think Don't Drop the Bass should go?
Good games.
Okay. The Elder Scrolls 4: Oblivion.
Oh, that's definitely in bad games.
Garbage pieces of trash or poorly aged?
Oh, garbage pieces of trash. It's an Elder
Okay.
Scrolls game.
Yeah.
Let there be no
Okay.
mistake.
All right. Well, then let's scroll down to some other things that are similar.
Skyrim?
All right. Sorry. Neverwinter Nights goes in poorly aged. Crap. Where is it? Trying to remember the name of the game. Oh, okay. Here we go. Fallout 3 Game of the Year edition.
Okay, I'm just gonna put it like this. Like, any game that is made by that team, I've seen a post with the best description I've ever seen, which is just that Skyrim is, without a doubt, one of the games ever made.
Yeah, that's about the best you can say sometimes.
that is the most real and correct thing I've ever seen describe those series of games, and same for that. The only good thing about Fallout New Vegas, out of all of the games, is that they have that one song about Spurs that goes jingle jingle jingle.
Technically, Fallout New Vegas is not made by the same team that made Skyrim or
Ooh,
the other Fallouts.
that would explain a lot about why it was good.
So, does Fallout New Vegas go in garbage pieces of trash or poorly aged?
Poorly aged.
Okay. All right, Enter the Gungeon.
Ooh, good games.
Evoland.
Can't just
I
make
seem
up
to recall you
games.
enjoying it.
Yeah, I enjoyed it, but I also partially enjoyed it because Wombat loathed it because
Did he?
the game is enjoyable. The jokes are not exactly complex.
It was really, really hard for you to say that, so how not complex are they?
The whole storyline is very expected from the beginning. Why'd you do that?
This is a specifically stealth section of this game. It is not good because the stealth mechanics leave much to be desired. And they decided that the enemies in this area should automatically one-shot you, regardless of your health and armor.
So I'm gonna make Evoland and Evoland 2 be poorly aged, but Evoland Legendary Edition, which is just the previous two games slightly remastered and packaged together, goes in good games.
Excellent.
Incredible.
What about Frozen Synapse?
Put that in bad games because it had the word frozen in it, and that made me think of a bad movie.
Alright, poorly aged it is.
It also made me think of a bad game, and that's Kingdom Hearts 3.
For Honor.
5 Honor, more like bad game. I don't know any of these games, so I can just say whatever I want.
You don't know For Honor?
Not really. I know the name. I don't know anything about it.
It's Knights versus Samurai versus Vikings.
Yeah, that sounds boring. They should have added cowboys.
Sure, that could be my birth date. I'll look at the store page.
What? Oh.
I'm on Steam, and it's like, you need to enter your birth date before we can let you see this. and then it gives me just it like has one auto entered from like 94, and I'm like, I mean, sure, my birth date is January 1st, 1994. Why not? I mean,
That's still
it's
old
gonna
enough to
allow me to
drink.
see.
That's all that
Yeah,
matters.
sure, I'll be, younger than I currently am.
That's still old enough.
Are we done?
Yeah. Yeah, because
Okay.
you can't save in this area, so
Oh.
we can't start it.
Yeah. Okay. Well, thanks everyone for coming. I hope you enjoyed something from this.
I hope you enjoyed Yosemite Sam specifically.
Yosemite.
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 Yosemite. All right. Well, bye everyone.
Bye. Thanks
Bye.
for, yeah.